What up guys, Miguel here from YugaTech, and this is our unboxing and hands-on of the ASUS ZenFone Max M2. It's apparent in the product name that this is the direct successor to the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 from last year. Before we dive deeper though, let's take it out of the box. First we get a smaller box that contains your complimentary SIM ejector tool, jelly case, and paperwork. Next we get the device itself, and under it you get your charger and earphones. So we have the ASUS ZenFone Max M2. We have it in its blue color. It has an anodized aluminum backplate that houses the rear fingerprint scanner. It feels pretty solid for its price, but that backplate is in fact a fingerprint magnet. Come to the bottom of the phone. Micro USB for charging and wired data transfers. Still no Type-C here. For the display, first impressions, that's a big screen. It's rocking a 6.3 HD Plus IPS display measuring at 1520 by 720 pixels. Screen brightness is phenomenal, especially if you're not a fan of auto brightness. I can't stress enough about how bright this phone can get. It's whack. It does have a notch that houses the 8 megapixel camera in the front flash to accommodate that wicked 19:9 aspect ratio. Regarding the notch, I didn't seem to get bothered by it at all, as the phone usually crops the notch out for apps like YouTube and Netflix, making me feel like the notch is more of a gimmick than a solution to get rid of bezels. Our unit has 3GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage. It feels snappy enough for day-to-day tasks. Moving on to the cameras. On the back, it uses a 13 megapixel f1.8 for the main shooter and is chaperoned with a 2 megapixel secondary shooter for that depth sensing bokeh effect. It also uses electronic image stabilization, which is still pretty good considering the phone's price. For the front of the phone, you get an 8 megapixel f2 selfie shooter that does have portrait mode. I was a little bit hesitant with it at first, as the bokeh cutout you see while in live view doesn't spark much confidence. Surprisingly, after taking the shot, the post-processing for the bokeh effect, but it's really not that bad, especially in well-lit situations. The built-in camera app when using the main camera also has this night mode that I can't seem to understand. Having taken a photo on auto compared to night mode, the image seems to lose its saturation, resulting in a weird flatter photo. I'd rather just leave it on auto if that's the case. When it comes to the phone's UI, I like it. Zen UI is way better now. I feel comfortable as it's really close to stock Android, and that's never usually a bad thing. Single bottom firing speaker. That's way too easy to cover up. The sound feels a bit distorted at higher volumes, but it can get really loud. Lastly, the battery. The ZenFone Max M2 packs a beastly 4000 mAh battery that supports Qualcomm's quick charge. It's a blast, especially for those powerhouse Netflix users. The ASUS ZenFone Max M2 is priced at 8,995 pesos, which puts it at 1,000 pesos more than its predecessor. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for the latest from us here at YugaTech. You can also follow us on our various social media platforms listed in the description box below. So, what do you guys think? Leave any questions, concerns, and violent reactions on the comment section below. This has been Miguel of YugaTech. See you in the next video.